I'm Chaoyu from Shanghai Jiao University. I'm so honored to share some experiences from our university. So first, I have no financial interest to disclose. And we all know that the foundation of medical development is very heavily rely on the intersection between medicine and engineering from the very start, like X-ray, DNA, and CT. All of them have these medical innovations are helped by the development of technology. And this is introduction of our university. We are the ranked the third in China and among the top 50 globally across the 4 major international university rankings. And our School of Medicine has 13 affiliated hospitals, and we ranked the first in Chinese medical schools. And our university has just started the medical engineering integration from 1997. And at that time, we just started some kind of research collaboration between medical school and also the engineering school. After that, we have started the 4+4 X plus medicine diploma program, and from that, and after that, we now have a lot of engineering plus medical interdisciplinary curriculum together. Yeah. And as I'm an ophthalmologist, this is a brief introduction of our Department of Ophthalmology. We have over 440 staff, and among which I'm kind of a lot of research, and we are one of the world's largest centers for orbital and oculoplastic disease. And since my first introduction was related to our disease, so I'd like to introduce you just a little bit. Orbital disease is typically located at the deeper bulbar region, and this includes the inflammation, tumors, and trauma related to our orbit. And the disease can often lead to blindness, deformity, and also disability. And a major treatment to this disease is using by surgery, and this surgery is associated with a high considerable surgical trauma and also high complexity. And there are often a lot of complications. And there are 3 major concerns about the challenges in orbital surgery, which is about the access issue. Because the lesion is obstructed by the eyeball and bones, so we need to have ways to have access to it, and also a limited visibility and also surgical difficulty. So from 1996, we have started the collaboration with our engineering department. And first, we have developed the orbital measurement technology. And after that, we have developed some orbital surgery planning platform, and also some surgical navigation technology. And then now we are developing surgical robots to assist the orbital surgery. And for the AI technology, we have also started it from 2018. And at that time, we have started some sign detection algorithm, and also developed some international multi-center database. And from that till now, we are also doing some treatment response prediction. So from all our experiences in this multidisciplinary research and clinical work, we have cultivated a lot of multidisciplinary medical students and doctors during the past 20 years. And we are based on the SGTU's aim of cultivating this medicine engineering disciplinary talent. So we have proposed our model for this kind of talent cultivation. And since there are mainly 3 kinds of issues in this area, which are the insufficient depth of interrogation, which means the medical and engineering are also do not communicate well and deeply, and also there is unclear educational pathways. We do not know how can we educate these kind of clinicians well, and also there is a lack of track of training modes. So we have developed three major measures, which are develop the innovation base and cultivate the faculty team, and also develop this one core two wings training model. This is, and also we published a paper in 2022 about this model. So for the very first part, we have built this cultivation basis. We have established this basis in our university and also School of Medicine, as well as in our hospital. And we have now three med-eng bases and one youth innovation studio and also one student innovation society. And we want to cultivate our students from different levels. And for our student society, we have already over 80 members and with over 1,000 students reached. So this is the very first step, and we further go beyond our university, and we also developed the Shanghai Youth Innovation Lab, and also to better help the adolescents across Shanghai city. And the second part is building the strong interdisciplinary mentor team. And we have currently this faculty team is led by the Professor Huifang, who is the Dean of our School of Medicine and also the Vice President of Shanghai Jiao University. And also there are leaders for ophthalmology team and the engineering team. And we hope that with the combination of the experts, we can have a strong disciplinary mentor team for our students. And the third part is about the One Body, Two Wings program. So what does it mean? So the One Body means the med engineering theory study and also the clinical practice. And Two Wings include the med engineering research training and social outreach. And we hope that with this platform, we can deliver the educational impact to the students. So among these, we have a lot of activities, including the lectures, open day workshop, and also some cloud platforms. So the first part is we have developed this key course, which is called the Innovation and Practice of Clinical Intelligent Diagnosis and Treatment Technology. And we have opened this class for two years. And this class is have different domains, including the surgical robot, 3D dimensional printing, the VR simulation, and AI diagnostics, and so on. And the AI technology has spanned a lot of areas, and also we have also combined the efforts from other clinical specialties. And so we want to provide the students with a comprehensive view of medical AI. And also we have used the teaching philosophy, which is called design health. What is design health? It's like combining the thinking of design and also the co-design to help the students to have this systemic thinking and also to better have better performances in their medical practice. So the core of design health is fourfold. It's human-centered. It's a co-creation. We want to have the joint needs of the students and the teachers, and also systemization. And we will probe system-level factors and multi-layer impacts during our tech adoption, and also is interdisciplinary. We will employ multi-domain methods to drive problem definition and implementation. So there are normally three steps in this kind of efforts. So the first step is the pre-design. So for the very first start, we will teach the concept of design house to the students, and also to use real cases for them to demonstrate how this problem can be identified, to be researched, and also to be implemented. And second part is the co-design. The students team will pick challenges, and they will co-work with the users and to embed the lessons lenses with the technology, regulation, and the government, and then to draft the pilot matrix and scale-up plan. And the third part is the post-design stage, and which focuses on the implementation by designing the deployments and evaluation methods and sustainable operation models. So this is basically how how design health is. And this course also have a very special features. We call it a 4I. The first I is immersive practice. We use smart technology tools to collect the theory and practice. And also we have intelligent interrogation. We'll leverage AI application cases to spark the students' interest and curiosity. And also third is the insight from cases. Yeah, we will promote student-led research learning, teamwork, and project design. And also the last one is individualized development. We care for each student and to apply for the courses to build their lasting momentum for talent development. So here is our course content development. We want to integrate multi-domain expertise to strengthen the practical skills of the patients. And we have also innovation and entrepreneurship training and embed education and value guidance. So we first built this interdisciplinary medicine plus X knowledge base. We have established 9 clinical fields and also 9 advanced engineering technologies. And we combine the diverse teaching resources to create hands-on opportunities for our students. And also employed the innovation and entrepreneurship training for cultivating this innovative mindset. And finally, we hope to cultivate the top interdisciplinary talents to promote the advancement of medical science. So, so to summarize, it's about interdisciplinary, practice-oriented, innovation-driven, and also to build the responsibility. Yeah, so to be more specific, here are the 5 blocks of our curriculum. So the first part is about the AI technology and applications. And second is about the intelligent disease diagnosis and also the medical device, research and development innovation, and also surgical planning and assistance, and also rehabilitation and new technologies. And we have a theory courses and as well as the practice courses for each of the block, and we will give the students to give the opportunities to the practice just right after the theory course, so they can have better understanding to each of these domains. So here is our course resource development. We have a nice specialized practice sites, including in our different departments, and also, for example, in our surgical center, the dermatology, ophthalmology, endocrinology, and so on. So the patients will go to our practice sites right after their theory course. And also we have these 3 innovation platforms, so they can have better knowledge and practices after the courses. And we're now building these high quality MOOCs and building an online and offline, and we want to build an online and offline blended classroom. And we also compile dedicated textbooks because currently there is no really established textbooks for this medical AI domain. So we are also doing these textbooks to expand teaching resources and to improve the curriculum system. And we are now applying for the national first class course status and to and we want to inject the lasting momentum into talent training. So the second part is about the research talent cultivation. We encourage our students to enter our lab from the very early stage of their medical school. So, for example, when students enter the first year or second year of medical school, they are encouraged to join our lab and to do this interdisciplinary research. And we also have these students from engineering or AI department, so they can have a team together to come up with ways to solve very challenging clinical issues. So for now, we have already guided 7 undergraduates to win innovation and entrepreneurship projects in the past 3 years. And these undergraduates have already published nearly 30 peer-reviewed articles as first authors, and they are also applied a lot of patents. And so with all of this research in immersion, they can be better equipped with the skills and the knowledge of when they further enter the PhD or MD status. Yeah, and beyond the research, we want our students to know that the main reason for us to do research is not just for papers. We want these papers to be translated. So we encourage a lot of our students to do entrepreneurship practice. So here I have 2 examples. One is me winning the gold award for the national innovation competition, and also another team of my junior student. Yeah, we want our students to better equipped with the knowledge in entrepreneurship during participating in these kind of competitions. And we also encourage our students to go overseas to making their voices heard globally. For example, I have participated in several worldwide conferences, including like the WHO Global Health Governance conferences and a lot of Asia Pacific Ophthalmic Imaging Congress. And I just attended the American Ophthalmology meeting in US last month. So we have a lot of opportunities for our students to go overseas. And the third part is the industry education integration, because our education cannot be just taught in our classrooms. We want our students to enter the society and to learn what is the current status of our industry. So we have initiated several programs. For example, this is like, they call it the Made in China Surgical Robots Industry, University Research, and Medical Collaboration. And we want our students to have this kind of concept that this kind of four domains, like the industry, university, research, and our hospital, we can collaborate together towards building this surgical robot. And also, we encourage our students to do a lot of social work. For example, in last year, we have initiated this SGTU Global Challenge Program. It's about the One Belt, One Road, rare eye disease prevention experience sharing. And we will have a group of students to go to Malaysia and to spread our disease prevention technology and also our knowledge to help help the people in need. And besides, also we have also conducted a lot of health promotion activities in our campus, because we not only want our students to know the knowledge themselves, we also want them to give the knowledge to others in need, especially other college undergraduates and also the high school students. So we built this program called the Big Hands, Holding Small Hands. So we encourage our students to to enter the high school and also the societies to give these health promotion talks, and also the high health science on campuses activities. So through this way, they can be better equipped with the knowledge and skills to give more health education programs. So in short, we have a long path for our students to become an ophthalmology experts, from the very general public to adolescents, undergraduate, graduate, young physician, and finally our experts. And we mainly conduct these three main parts. First, establish the basis to empower the talent cultivation, and second is to assemble faculty to safeguard the talent development. And also we deploy this one body, two wings, all around talent cultivation. With all these efforts, we want to cultivate our interdisciplinary talents. And our School of Medicine just launched this MD plus PhD dual doctoral program this year, and we want our students to join this program during their undergraduates, so they can receive early research training and also fundamental medical coursework during their undergraduates. And there are four key components, which are coursework, clinical practice, research training, and international exposure. And we want our students to become the interdisciplinary leaders in the future health domain, and also to advance cutting-edge theory and technology to help them do the most cutting-edge research, and to have public health impact to all over the world. So here is our research team, our ophthalmology team, Professor Huifang, Zhou Huifang, and also our international collaboration team from Shanghai, from the United States, Mayo Clinic, Johns Hopkins University, and also our AI team. And thanks all for listening, and welcome to Shanghai. And I'd like to take any questions you may have. Thank you.
Okay, Tong, thank you very much, Dr. Lei. I think I'm just very amazed and wowed by the whole presentation. I think the global focus, the international exposure, and industry collaborations as well, very insightful. So as shared, okay, we now open the floor for questions. I'm sure that there will be thoughts that you might have as well after listening to the presentation. So just like to check if anyone has a question they'd like to ask. Okay, if not, actually, I have a few questions myself. Maybe I can begin. So I think for what you have shared earlier, right, as AI kind of becomes like a colleague in this clinical workflow, right? And I know you have shared very specifically in the domain of ophthalmology, as well as others. What does professional identity formation look like for doctors of tomorrow? It's a bit of a deeper question, but what do you think professional identity formation looks like? You have a lot of AI, you have a lot of exposure, so I just wondered if you could develop more on that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that is a really big question and very great, because currently we just have exposure to AI, and we have, and our students and our current teachers, they do not develop, they do not be cultivated from the early age as we are. So this is a very interesting but a very challenging thing that we need to think. And I think for now, the AI can have several roles in our clinical work. Yeah, for example, they can help us to diagnose disease, to predict how treatment can be given. And so they can be a very helpful partner to our clinicians. But as a clinician, we need to keep in mind always that the clinician can never be replaced by AI, and we just need to better work with AI. So we need to know then what is the strength of AI. For example, they can do repetitive work without resting, and then is their strength. So we can combine the strengths of AI and humans. For example, as a clinician, we can give better care to our patients. We can build a deeper patient doctor relationship and to listen to the needs of the patients. So I think we can combine the strengths of both and to build a very collaborative and a very helpful relationship to our patients.
Thank you for that excellent response. I mean, coming from a team that has designed, surgical robots, right?
Yeah,
and, involves so much technology in the way that you're actually conducting the program. I think it's very reassuring personally, maybe as someone who will benefit from, medical expertise in future, to know that, someone like yourself behind the scenes actually still very much value those portions that AI probably can't touch, right?
Yeah.
And I think just to share a little bit more, right? What are some examples of this maybe human element that you feel cannot be replaced?
Yeah, I've been thinking about that question for a long time, because 5 years ago when AI just came out, everyone just said all humans will be replaced by AI at that time. So as a medical student, I'm wondering what will this come true in the future, and I'm very worried about that I may be replaced in the future. But during these few years, we know better about the AI algorithm, and we know better about AI. So for now, I think there are three main qualities or abilities, and that our humans are better than AI. So the first part is the compensation. We can because our humans can better communicate with others. So this kind of emotional collection may be very hard to be replaced by AI. And second one is imagination, and this kind of thinking is critical to our future networks. And even though AI is developing so fast, and it's still far from the complexity of our human brain. So I think we can do better imaginative work to shape our future. And the second part is communication. We, as humans, we can have a better connection with our patients to people around us. So this is a really important step, especially in the area of AI. So if AI enters our hospitals in the near future, the efficiency of a hospital could be enhanced. So we may have better chances to communicate with our patients, which is very luscious for the current status. Yeah.
Thanks for sharing. And I think that what you have shared also echoes what I believe Professor Mutlu shared in the morning, where he talked about AI teacher teaming and how this whole dynamic of human AI needs to be thought through really specifically related to the task. And I think from the perspective of a doctor, there's so many aspects of it that is still very much human-centered, right? And that we should be mindful of. And I think the second point you talked about as well is the important need to understand how AI works, right? Not just getting it to work for us, but understanding how it comes about, whether it's patterns between words, how it thinks, the possible limitations that it has, so that we can better know where is the creative aspect, right? Maybe applying Bloom's taxonomy or the Miller's pyramid to see where the human contribution that is so essentially human, right, can never be replaced in that sense. Yeah, thanks for sharing. Any comments or thoughts from the audience, actually? Yes. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Dr. Lei, for the comprehensive presentation. It's quite interesting how you all have conceived the whole system. My question is about the design health part. You mentioned that you are using design thinking, but also now including systems thinking to encourage the students to design whole systems. Can you say a little bit more about how you are doing that, and are there any examples of redesigned systems that you all are putting out as a result of the hackathon or the design work? Yeah, I'll be interested to see what you are working on there. Thanks.
Yes, thanks for your question. Yeah, I think that's a really important question. Because the concept of design house is very new, I went to Canada, the McMaster University this summer to attend another meeting about education. And during the meeting, you know McMaster is very famous for all kinds of teaching methodologies. So at that time, we discussed and come up with this idea of design house, because no matter in our house or in our research work, we need the combination efforts of a lot of parties, not just about the patients and the doctors, but as well as our technicians, our governments, and a lot of companies. We need all of them to take part in this whole project. So we come up with this idea of design house. And for the implementation of this concept, we inject this philosophy into the whole courses of our curriculum. So at the very start of the curriculum, we will teach the basic knowledge about design house, and we will show several cases then to tell them what you may need for this kind of projects. And during the session, the students can pick some of the challenges we give for them, and they will have the partnerships with other disciplines, like the engineer and also the finance school. So they can co-design this kind of project and this research and also a lot of work. And we encourage our students to enter the industry to know what is happening in our companies, the cutting edge technologies, also to listen to the social work and also the government to know whether this technology can really be implemented in our real world. And after that, it's about the post-design stage. So at the end of the curriculum, we will ask the students to present their work, and in some cases, they may have developed some the prototype of this kind of projects, and they can be employed in our hospital or in our society, so we can have the evaluation for this kind of technology. So after all this, they can have a project paper about all this program, and they will gain the basic knowledge about this design house, and some of them can really develop some kind of projects into real use. So I think it's beyond the curriculum itself, and someone can really have some real world impact, and that is what we want to see in our students.
Yeah, thanks for sharing about the multidisciplinary nature and interdisciplinary, I think, connections, I think, that you avail for the students when they actually embark on such programs. And I also find it, very interesting that it mirrors, what we do in Singapore as well, whereby I think when we design programs, we also should take reference from national level, right, governance and, types of processes and platforms. And I think that was also reiterated in your slides where, there's the concept of, I think, healthy China, right? And I think also aligning with the goals of the party and the state. I thought that was very interesting, I think, to learn as well. Maybe to build on that, I do see a question that has come up. It's also a comment, very impressive work. Did you collect any measurable outcomes in terms of exam performance, student well-being, or clinical outcomes? So asking a little bit on the impact of the work.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is a really important question. Thanks for asking. Apple has built a multi-level evaluation matrix for the students. So of course there will be some examination, but they just account for a very small portion, like 20 to 30%. And the majority of the evaluation was during the whole curriculum. We will have our mentors to evaluate the students each time, every time during this session. And of course, this session may account for another 30%. And the last is about the the final presentation of the work. So at the end of the curriculum, they will present their project, and some of them may be evaluated already. So we will give their scores according to all these factors, and they will and this will show up the last 40% of the evaluation matrix. So combining all this, it will be like 1%, 100%.
Oh, thanks for sharing all the accurate percentages and
Yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
terms of the holistic assessment, I think,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
for evaluation of the student. I guess as a student yourself who have gone through the process as well, that would have been very fascinating, to just be in that whole process. Just a question, a follow-up, in the evaluation, is it mostly kind of teacher-student, or is there peer evaluation as well, self-evaluation?
Yeah, it's a combination of these three kinds of evaluation: the self-evaluation, the peer evaluation, as well as the mentor evaluation. Because this is especially important during the process of co-design, because in this process, because the whole aim of this project is not to want the students to come up with to do some real projects, but that's better. But the most important thing is we want our students to gain the knowledge and concept of design house. So we really value their growth in this curriculum. So we employ this three level evaluation during the co-design part. Yeah.
I see. Thanks for sharing about this application as well as the program at broad scale. Yeah. Any further questions or comments from the floor? Any? Okay, like a good ex-teacher, I give some wait time, but I do guess maybe we have our questions, I think, very well answered by yourself, Dr. Lee, and it's been really an enriching and insightful presentation. So without further ado, I guess I will thank everyone for your attendance this afternoon. I hope that we have really taken back very much rich insights, right, from the sharing about the programs in AI medicine, both in Singapore context at LKC Medicine, soon to be, as well as here over at Shanghai Jiao Tong University, which is very established.